Welcome back to another Luanti mod review. Today we are looking at the Dungeons Plus mod, which, as you can see here, adds some stuff to dungeons. So let me just go ahead and fly on in here. Turn on my HUD again. So, normal dungeons, kind of boring, not gonna lie. This mod really spices things up a bit. Let's take a look and see what we've got. So we have this we have a library. I'm assuming the books are just all going to be empty. Yeah. But still, if you needed books for something. Looks like we can get a lot of books for cheap, which is nice. Moving on, let's see what else we have. We have this nice, it even comes with one piece of coal in it. That's a bargain, man. If only I had some things to cook down. Now, it is worth noting, dungeons sometimes do intersect with themselves. So you will get some of these kind of weird glitches where you have a wall kind of right up against this. But that's fine. This is, I believe, the jail. So we do have some poor soul's bones in there. Now, I happen to have creative on, so let's check these out. Okay, these bones don't have anything. But that's not to say that none of the bones ever would. I don't know. Those are the first bones I have discovered. Let's check out this chest. See what kind of goodies might be in there. So we have a worn pickaxe and a hoe and some dirt, some more coal, cobblestone, flint, and some glass bottles. Now, it is worth noting, I should pull the page back up. Here we go. That there is compatibility with a few other mods. So the filled bottles, too many stones, and bone meal mods are all supported, which I would imagine means the chests can have items from those mods in them as well. Oh, look at this. I got some gold right on the corner, which is just amazing because now I can go cook it up in one of these furnaces. All right, so we get some empty bottles out of this. A lot of empty bottles. All right, this is becoming a better and better experience. I am getting all kinds of goodies here. Just go ahead. Oh, of course, this would be the one that didn't have coal in it already, but that's fine. We'll just cook that down. Okay, it seems to work as one would expect it to, so that is promising. This is another little library nook. Stairs up. Okay, where does this go to? Okay, we have, I'm not really sure what this room would be, but some hay and some planks. I thought someplace there was a room with logs in it. Oh, you know what? I bet it's up there. So, again, because these are just normal dungeons, sometimes the dungeon generation is, a bit borked and doesn't always make fully travelable dungeons. But with a little work, we can fix that. Okay, just some hay up here as well. All right. Well, then where am I missing? Is there a stairway that actually goes down here? No. Okay, no stairway there. Oh, is it this stairway? No, that's the one that we were just up. Maybe it was two different independent dungeons. Or is it right here? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So we're just gonna have to break through this wall. No big deal. Break into the jail. I actually don't know if this is what I thought it was. Let's place a torch in here. Anything in the bones? Nope, just empty bones. Aha. I honestly would have been better off just punching at that wall instead of using the pickaxe. Okay, we have this little pasture area here. I don't know how to really call this a pasture area, but we've got some grass growing, which could be handy, I guess. You might find some seeds in that. I don't think you'd be able to plant the seeds in the dungeon. Well, technically you could plant them. I don't think they would grow because not enough light. Okay, we just have more library here. So lots more books. I'm still a little lost. Maybe it's back this way. I know I seen a room that had like logs in it. Where is that? I might just have to go ahead and cheat. Okay, so where was this room? Someplace. Ah, okay, so they are two completely disconnected. Two disconnected dungeons. Okay, this looks interesting. Let's check this out. So we have these weird little channels running between. I'm not sure what that's all about. Some more hay. Some more little grassy areas. Another chest out with an apple and some stone brick and some metal. The chest up here, which I don't think I can reach. But, you know, because I'm in creative mode. Get some worn out swords. A really narrow stairway up to this. Just some more hay. Alright, alright. Well, what do we have down here? Some more hay. A glass bottle. How does that connect up over to this? Just, oh wait, what is this? Okay. Well, I can fall down into that, I suppose. I think I maybe already checked this out. Let's go ahead and fall down into here. Okay, so this is just a cave that kind of butts into a dungeon. Does this stairway go back up to here? It sure does. Okay. That's just a big cave to fall in and die. Here we go. Finally, I found it. Took long enough. A room with some random logs in it. So, you know, if you're deep underground, this could be a real lifesaver. Because, you know, you find this wood. Of course, I'm in creative, so again, none of this really means anything. But look at that. I just got 16 sticks. That'll let me make a couple swords and pickaxes. And if you have 3 to a stack, that's 12 right there. 48 times another 4. That's 96 plus 96. 180, 192, right? Oh, and there's more. Because those aren't the same ones, are they? I don't think they are. No, they're not. They're different. So, again, you'd have to do a little mining to actually get there, but that's kind of not unusual for things. And, you know, find some more stone and other goodies in there. Is there something hidden in the middle of the hay? Nope, nope, there sure isn't. Alright, well, some more apples. Okay, this mod, it is worth noting, as with most map gen mods, only takes any sort of effect on newly generated map chunks. So, if you have a world you've been playing in a long time and have found a lot of dungeons, those dungeons are going to stay the boring old dungeons that they always were. They won't get anything new added to them. But all the new dungeons that generate will have all of the extra goodies in them. Now I seem to be finding them all over the place. I spent a good 15 minutes before recording just flying around underground trying to find dungeons. And now that I have found some, there seems to be an awful lot of them. Which is handy because... Whoops. This is what I was looking at. This was the glorious dungeon, the first one I found. And I was like, man, this is kind of disappointing. That's not much of a dungeon. There's nothing there. Yeah, and then I found all the good stuff. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. I can make a video with this. You know. Look, I mean, look at this. This is like legit dungeon stuff. Of course, it's all ready for pilfering, ready for looting. It would be perfect. Perfect hunting grounds for some mobs. I imagine if you used the a little room with some mushrooms in it. I imagine if you use the mod with the goblins, they would probably love these dungeons. I mean, just check it out. All these rooms, everything just ready to go for them. Now I think they kind of do a lot of digging on their own, so they would probably mess it up pretty quickly. But still, breathe a little extra something into the dungeons. Yeah, so I seem to have found a section of the map that's really quite full of dungeons here, which is perfect because that's the kind of stuff people want to see. Nobody want. Oh, come on, get out of my way. We're trying to get a good view of the dungeons here. And also other junk's popping in. We don't want that. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. I mean, check it out. Just check out the dungeons. They're great. They're fantastic. This is Dungeons Plus. If you're interested in downloading it is on the content database, so you can use the in-game content browser and download it that way. Or if you would like to download it manually, I'll have all those links on my website, which will be linked down in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.